1 second and we're ready to rock and roll. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that we had go on in the third quarter. Now, many of you already know this. You've seen it on Facebook. You've seen it on YouTube. You've seen some of the excitement, but it was a record-breaking quarter in terms of recruits, promotions, and income. And that's 3 ways to really measure what's going on in myEcon. So I hope you were a big part of that. But guess what, folks? Now it's almost time to get started in the fourth quarter. But before we do that, let's talk about a couple other things in myEcon. Let's talk about some changes that we're making. Hey, we're going fast and simple, fast and simple. And that's what it's all about. So when you look in your back office to get signed up now as a new associate or you're signing somebody up, there's one price, $47.90. $47.90, and the mall is included in that price. So you don't have to worry about upgrades anymore. Hey, it's all in there. It's simple. Somebody just go to your join now button, hit the $47.90. They can get it done very quickly. And you'll see more changes coming along those lines. Now, also the mall is included. And since the mall is included, you don't have to worry about paying $12.95 annually for the mall. It's just $12.95 one time. So we took the price from $34.95 to $47.90. The mall's included. But that's a break. So we got rid of the CB on the mall because instead of collecting $12.95 annually, guess what? We just did away with the $2 CB. And now you pay $12.95 one time. That's all included in the $47.90. So that's our version of fast and simple. So let's get faster and let's keep it simple. That's what it's all about. Let's get it done here in myEcon. Hey, let's look at our next topic we want to talk about, folks. I just told you that the mall, when you sign up in the business, is free. You don't have to worry about the $12.95. Well, guess what? The retail mall is now also free. So you can give a retail mall to anybody. Somebody that want to get into business for whatever reason, guess what? Give them a mall and ask them to shop on your link. And of course, you'll get paid commission on that. They still have the same rebates and you still get the same commission. So retail malls, let's give them away. We got the holidays coming. More malls you have out there, more people you have shopping on that link, guess what? The more commission you earn. Let's go to the next one. Let's talk about retention. Folks, we are paying an amazing amount of money on an upfront basis in myEcon. Somebody signs up for $34.95. We pay out $95 to $100 the following Friday, okay? But guess what? So that is amazing. That's the best upfront compensation system in the industry. But let me tell you what's even better: long-term residuals and retention, keeping your associates active, okay? Because guess what? Your promotions to go from MD to EVP Gold to EVP Platinum, EVP Infinity, it's based on retention. It's number of active memberships. So the key to, retention is the key to getting to the higher rank promotions. It's also the key to maintain your rank, okay? Because guess what? Once you make EVP Gold, Platinum, or Infinity, or even CEO Infinity, you still need those same requirements on a weekly basis. So if your members are staying active, then that's going to make that a lot easier. But more importantly, folks, you get more commissions, okay? You get more commissions. Let's take a look at some of that for an example, okay? You see, now I'm going to use an EVP Infinity in this example. But if you're a Gold or Platinum, it's the same type numbers, okay? So let's say that you go out and somebody on your team recruits somebody, okay? They go out, they recruit somebody, and you get $15 up front. Well, that's great. Even if you recruit the person, you get $35. That's great money. But if that person stays active for 12 months, okay? So the first 4 months, we recruit the money that we advance. But then over the next 8 months, you're getting $7 per month. Well, guess what, folks? That's $56, okay? That's almost 4 times what you got up front. So you can see retention is a big deal, okay? Now, what if they stay in the business for 18 months? Well, first 4 months, same thing, and then you got 14 months times 7, that's $98, okay? And then, of course, if they're active for 24 months, well, 20 times 7 is $140. Now, I don't know about you, but I like that math, okay? In other words, it's all about retention. Hey, if you can make great income on an upfront basis, imagine what you can do on a long-term residual basis simply by keeping people in the business, okay? Now, how do you do that? Well, there's a lot of things we can do. Number one, always talk about income shifting, okay? Because the bottom line is, if someone's having a positive experience and they've got positive cash flow, then they'll stay active. So always talk about the W-4, okay? And I know many of you out there, you're online marketers, you use social media, and then even the people that you're doing the traditional way, always talk about the power of the W-4 and not just getting that money, but then using that money to make more money. You know what we call it in our meetings, right? Cash, asset, cash. So let's say somebody changed their W-4 and they pick up an extra $300 per month. They take that $300 a month, start paying off debt. Well, now they're making money from the membership. It's actually generating positive cash flow, okay? Not just the initial $300, okay? That's their money. But we're using that money now to show them how to go out, start paying off debt, or start investing and use that cash to make more cash. And that's powerful, okay? So the same thing with minimizing taxes, right? The same thing with working and building and maintaining your credit score. Hey, a great credit score lowers borrowing costs, okay? And get you a lot of perks. So not only, improve your credit score, but continue to build on your credit score. And then, of course, debt elimination, right? You see, folks, here's the bottom line. If people will use the income shifting membership, then they can't afford to quit myEcon, okay? It's just that simple, because we've got the #1 product in the financial industry. We've got the product, the income shifting membership, which pays the person, which pays the member cash flow. When you use that cash to go out and start using it to make more cash, now you're using it to generate cash flow. So even if you're not a great recruiter, guess what, folks? Start talking about that. Start helping your team. Send out videos on it. Send out emails on it. Stay in contact with your team and make sure they're implementing the income shifting membership, the income shifting strategy, and start to generate cash flow. And that's the power of retention. The greatest strength in myEcon over the years has been retention. So it's great to recruit a lot of people fast. It's great to make income, but let's start hitting retention. And let's do that. And let's see our income start to multiply rather than just add, okay? So let's get it done. And it's going to be an exciting 2019. All right, let's talk about our next quarter. Hey, the third quarter is almost over. So guess what? If you've had a great year so far, folks, then guess what? You can go out and have a great fourth quarter and make it a dominant 2018. If you haven't done so well so far this year, you haven't hit your goals, you've got time for redemption. You can go out and make the fourth quarter your best quarter. And so that's what it's all about. See, so sit down and set some goals. Then go out and share those goals on YouTube and social media. Let people know, let your group know what's going on your conference calls, your webinars. Set some personal recruiting goals, base shop recruiting goals, team recruiting goals, and also product CV for personal, base shop, and team. See, that's what it's all about, folks. Let's set some goals and let's go out and make 2018 fourth quarter the best quarter yet. So we've got just a tremendous amount of things to work on. One of the things I'm most proud of here in myEcon is that, hey, we're getting changes all the time and we're adding stuff. But you know what, folks? Our core business is so good that all we're having to do is make tweaks. We're not having to make wholesale changes. We're just making tweaks, okay? so we can get faster and we can get simpler and just continue to gain more speed in the marketplace. So let's continue on that same trend because, you know, I was sharing this with our Infinities here in Atlanta on last week. We have an evergreen concept, okay? And basically what that means, folks, is that our business model continues to grow and get bigger on an ongoing basis. You see, you think about it. Think about all of the new people that's moving into the marketplace every single year. 18 to 25 years old, finishing high school, finishing college, and they're moving into the marketplace. They need the same information. They got student loan debt, you know, they need to build credit profiles, right? So they need to make some extra income. So that's a great market. Then you got all the changes that go on with people in their lives. You've got people getting married, you got people getting divorced, you got people starting businesses, you got people getting downsized, you got people setting new goals. So guess what? That market is there also. And then, of course, you've got inflation. The cost of living continues to go up. You know, back 20 years ago, if a person had $500,000 in their investment account, they were probably set for retirement. But if you're thinking about retiring now, you know, 5 years from now or further into the future, you're going to need at least $1 million or maybe even $2 million to have a good retirement. So the marketplace is growing. You see, what we're doing in myEcon is evergreen. It's continuing to grow. And then, you know, so, and you're building a business that you can, you know, leave to your heirs, okay? You're building a business that can be a retirement income for you. So let's go out and let's take a short-term, let's have short-term urgency, but let's also have long-term goals and a long-term approach, okay? And see, that's what that retention is going to do for us. Because think about it, folks. You know, the biggest earners in myEcon are people that's been here for years and years and years. You know, hey, I want to give a shout out to two of our great associates up in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, Mr. Joe and Shirley Dorsey, the S&S Express up there, folks. Hey, they've been with us for over 20 years. I remember the first night that I met Shirley, and they just celebrated 46 years anniversary. Plus, I think Joe just celebrated a birthday over the last couple of days. And it's just exciting when I hear about myEcon associates that's been with us for years and years and years. So I want all of you to start thinking about it like that. See, this is not a little quick business, okay? Yes, you can come in myEcon and you can start making $3,000 to $5,000 a week very quickly. We have people do that all the time. But you can also come in myEcon and start to not only make quick money, but you can, if you're not that fast out of the gates, don't worry about it, folks, okay? Because you can take 6 months or 12 months or 18 months or 24 months, use the strategies and continue to grow your cash flow. And that's what it's all about, okay? And even if you're one of the people that you come in and you start making $3,000 to $5,000 a week quickly, I want you to think about this. That's great income, but you can multiply that with great retention, the strategies, and become super wealthy. You see, that's what it's all about in myEcon. You know, I've been in the financial services industry and marketing now for about 40 years. And I've got great goals, you know. Hey, I'm still recruiting every day. I've got, you know, I'm going to set my goals for the fourth quarter. I'm still building marketing teams, not just going around helping everybody else, but I'm building new teams. And I've still got some great income goals. You know, I tell you, a nice round figure like 7 figures a month sounds real good to me. You see, there's no limit on what you can do here, okay? There's no limit on what you can do here, folks. You can continue to build wealth and help other people build wealth your entire life. And that's what it's all about. So these first 3 quarters of 2018 have been absolutely amazing. But let's make the fourth quarter the best quarter yet. Hey, I appreciate all of you getting on tonight. Hope you're having a great time wherever you are. I'll be in Houston, Texas on tomorrow night. And then, of course, on Thursday night, we've got Dallas, Texas. And then we've got Little Rock, Arkansas, Friday and Saturday. So let's go out, folks, and let's get it done. And we'll probably do this again on next Tuesday because that kicks off the new quarter. So set your goals this weekend, get your thoughts together, and then let's come back next Tuesday night and let's do it all over again. And let's move into the fourth quarter of 2018 with a vengeance like you have never done before. No matter where you are, no matter where your business is, no matter what year you've had so far, let's go step on the gas and let's go into 2018 like a storm. And then, folks, let's get ready for the holiday sizzle. You know something big is coming. And then we're going to step into 2019 and break records. So let's get it done. Good night. God bless you. And this is Ivy. Bye-bye. Thank you.